As expected, we've been expecting this. They're gonna come for General Muanazi with everything they've got. Sebeqalile, the attacks on General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi have begun. Suddenly, there are new allegations. I don't know. It's a smear campaign or a plot? What do you think? We have seen this movie before. When somebody starts exposing high-ranking criminals, the machine fights back. Julius Malema warned us. He saw it coming, as usual. When Juju speaks, you better listen carefully. In this episode, we're gonna break down the timing of the so-called allegations. We're gonna look at why I'd like to refer to this as a classic character assassination. And most importantly, I want us to discuss the fact that why I say and stand behind Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi now more than ever. Public is wide awake. We are not stupid. We are not shaken. This time, the public is watching. This is talk left, walk right. We are backing the brave. So, the general of the people, General Wabantu, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, is now facing misconduct allegations. Just like that. We told you, we warned you. They were never gonna let him expose their rot without fighting back. They're gonna come for him with everything they've got. Have you seen those charges? They look very serious, I'm telling you. We're talking about abduction, torture, arson, even illegal extradition. This looks and sounds very serious. That's exactly what they are now pinning at Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Let's not play games. This is an all-out assault on the man who disturbed the table. Too perfect? The intentions is crystal clear. Discredit and destroy Mkhwanazi. Let's take a look at the developments this far. In September 2024, this businessman was kidnapped. In November 2024, the suspects were arrested, including Ishmael Nengi. Surprisingly, in 2025 January, the charges were dropped. Guess what? In July 2025, the allegations resurface. Right after Mkhwanazi have exposed yonke le midlambila le ezigebengu ebambe South Africa ngamaNkwahla. Now, here comes a 20 pages affidavit from a man previously charged with kidnapping and extortion, claiming Mkhwanazi and his team abducted him, tortured him, and illegally transported him across provinces. Vele, that's how police deal with criminals. According to this Nengi, they cut his clothes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bashisa nemoto yakhe Mercedes. Uti, they even raided his house without a search warrant. Very funny, isn't it? When Mkwanazi was silent, they said nothing. But the moment he opened the books and exposed the drugs cartel, shed crooked police generals, and even said, I'm ready to testify, now suddenly he is the problem. This isn't justice. This is revenge. A dirty move by people who know that their time is up. They are now painting a picture of a rogue general, a lawless cop, a man out of control. But let's be honest, this story didn't come out of nowhere. The man who exposed the drug syndicates in uniform now faces a story so outrageous, even Hollywood would ask for a rewrite. The script for this low-budget movie is outrageous. I don't think it will make it to Netflix. But let's not be fooled. We have seen this trick before. We have watched this movie before. When whistleblowers rise, power fights back dirty. But this time, we are not buying it. We are watching. But the fact is, uJuju warned us. You can say whatever you want about uJuju, but when it comes to state capture, political manipulation, and corruption, the man doesn't miss a point. Believe me. uJuju told us a long time ago that the state protects criminals and punishes truth tellers. He said it loud. He said it clear. And now, look at what's happening. While everyone was silent, uJuju stood up and said, Mkwanazi is a threat to the corrupt system. And the moment that the system is threatened, it retaliates. When the state turns against honest police officers, you must know that criminals are running the country. I guess we didn't listen to Juju, or rather, not enough of us did. Now they're calling him a rogue general. They bring cases against him. They said he tortured people, washisanez moto zabo. But we know what this is. It's political. I'm gonna say it again. uJuju warned us. The question is, will we listen now?
We say to Mkwanazi, do not be shaken, because if they fire you, there is a position for you in the EFF so that we can continue to fight corruption in South Africa.
While others were whispering in the corridors, Malema spoke publicly. He made it clear that if they take down Mkhwanazi, we will lift him up. Not because he's perfect, but because he's one of the few who stood up against the rot. But Fetu, this wasn't a political recruitment. This was a warning to the political elites. If you destroy Mkwanazi, you are exposing yourself. If you fight against Mkwanazi, you are exposing yourself. And if you do, he won't fall alone. He will rise, and this time on a different battlefield. But here's the real question, Bafetu. Why must it only be the EFF standing up? Why must Julius Malema be the lone voice offering protection for the men under siege for exposing corruption? I'm calling out all South Africans. If you believe in what Mkwanazi stood for, speak now, loud, bold, and publicly. Let your voice be heard. In the taxi rank, in parliament, in WhatsApp group, on the streets. Let your silence not be part of the problem. Let's fix this country together. Stand like Malema stood, not because of politics, but because truth needs a crowd. South Africa, Buffet, to the general of the people, needs the people. Yeah, Buffet, but ish. From the moment he said no one is above the law, the moment he said a police cannot be friends with criminal, and he started mentioning names, we all knew they were going to come for him. Believe me when I say he knew and he's ready for this. You remember when he said he still has a pistol, he still has a gun, then you know that this man was ready for this. You don't shake the foundation of criminal state without waking up the snakes in the basement. Mkwanazi stepped into the war zone and spoke with clarity, and that made him dangerous. We are not saying Mkwanazi is perfect, but in South Africa, when you challenge the corrupt, you don't get flowers, you get framed. As today, I was talking to one of my colleagues. Uti, they are really not after Mkwanazi. They are just after the idea of a clean state. They don't want peace. They want problems. And I seem to agree with Upumlani. This is no longer just about Mkwanazi. It's about the kind of a country we want to live in. The truth is, Sikatele, we are tired. South Africans are tired of being afraid all the time. South Africans are tired of being afraid of the criminals, of being afraid of the police, of being afraid of the politicians. Mkwanazi is one of the few trying to fix that. Instead of protecting him, siyambethela. Mkwanazi just reminded us of what accountability looks like, what justice should look like. But here's the thing, Bafet. The system protects itself. That's why, the minute someone like Mkwanazi speaks, suddenly there are scandals, destruction, and takedown. You can either love or hate the EFF. But when they said, if they fire Mkwanazi, he's got a home with us, they made it clear this is not just about politics anymore. It's about the kind of country we want to live in. Can we all be Malema from Mkhwanazi? Can we stand publicly for the men and women who fight for the truth, even if it's uncomfortable? Can we protect those who protect us? Because if we don't, if we let this man to fall, the message is clear. South Africa belongs to the corrupt. Izwe lihambile. This isn't just about power. It's about who we are and who we are becoming as a country. History don't lie. South Africa has a habit of crushing its truth tellers. Uphi upapita. Let them try a papita on Mkhwanazi. I want to say something. Do you remember what happened to Vusi Pikoli when he tried to prosecute Jackie Celebi? They did the same shit to Gibson Njenje and Mo Sheikh. The list goes on. But the fact remains, South Africa doesn't have a shortage of heroes, but we have a shortage of protection for them. What is happening to Mkhwanazi right now? It's a clear message. You speak out, we'll destroy you as well.